It's 7:03 on Thursday, October 3rd. We're at 63 degrees. Some clouds and drizzle this morning. Brighter this afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s. Finally, good morning. I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story, a bunch of students are now charged in connection with social media threats of shootings in Prince George's County schools. Police say the posts originated in other states, but were reposted with the names of local schools. More from WTOP's Dick Giuliano.
The Prince George's County Police Department says the 10 kids arrested are between 13 and 16 years old. Police say 4 others were involved, but a new Maryland law prohibits police from charging suspects under age 13. Parent Keisha Taylor was frightened when she saw a post threatening her son's school.
You can never take this stuff lightly. I was upset. I was scared.
Lieutenant Brendan Devaney says the posting and reposting of threats makes matters worse.
The more they share that, the harder it is to find the original sender.
Police are promising to aggressively investigate all threats of violence on social media against county schools. Since the start of the school year, Prince George's police say they've investigated 47 school-related threats. Dick Giuliano, WTOP News.
There's a major development in the involuntary manslaughter trial of a former Fairfax County police officer charged with shooting and killing a shoplifting suspect outside Tyson's Corner Center in February of last year. The defense is expected to seek a mistrial this morning. WTOP's Neil Augenstein says it comes after prosecutors' closing arguments included evidence that was never introduced at trial.
The jury had seen body cam video of former officer Wesley Shiflett, who was chasing Timothy Johnson, who was suspected of stealing sunglasses from Nordstrom. The jurors saw Shiflett yell, "Get on the ground," and stop reaching after he'd fired 2 shots. But during closing arguments, prosecutors let the video run, and jurors heard Shiflett tell other officers he told Johnson, "Show me your hands," something that he never actually said before or after firing the shots. Prosecutors told jurors the officer made up the quote in his explanation to other officers because he knew he messed up. The judge sent the jury home. Outside court, defense attorney Caleb Kirshner said he'll ask for a mistrial and barred prosecutors from seeking a new trial. Neil Augenstein, WTOP News.
Dozens of people will soon have to scramble to find new places to live following a gas explosion at their D.C. apartment building last month. WTOP's Mike Murillo explains.
Gas valve leaks throughout the Columbia Heights apartment building call for extensive repairs. Until the owner fixes them, renters cannot return, according to Brian Hanlon, director of the D.C. Department of Buildings. Hanlon, during a media briefing, says it's unclear if the issues existed before the blast. Since it happened, the city has put 100 residents at the rent-controlled building up at hotels, but those folks have been told they will need to find places to stay by October the 11th. Chief Tenant Advocate for D.C., Joanna Shreve, says the city will help with packing materials and transporting belongings to storage units. The building's landlord has been ordered to fix the building, and when reached by phone, owner Hermania Steiniger says a contractor is working on the property. The building is also part of a tax sale lawsuit, so it's unclear if that will impact whether or not tenants can ultimately return. Mike Murillo, WTOP News.
On the heels of the vice presidential debate this week came a debate in the Virginia Senate race. Incumbent Tim Kaine and Republican challenger Hung Cao sparred over issues from illegal immigration to tariffs on foreign goods. Cao criticized COVID vaccine mandates for service members and the chaotic troop withdrawal from Afghanistan. He also slammed diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Kaine criticized Republicans for failing to pass stronger border security laws. The event held at Norfolk State University will be the only debate of the campaign.
Coming up on WTOP.
Is your digital life planned for its afterlife? I'm Jeff Glabaugh.
Traffic and weather in just 30 seconds.